Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex at HOGWORKZ, and today we're super excited to bring you a brand new product. These are our performance headlights for your 23.5 road glides. These are gonna offer you 6,500 lumens output on low beam, 10,500 lumens on high beam. You're gonna get your choice of a vivid black bezel or a color matched bezel. Also, you're gonna get the choice to choose smoked lenses or amber lenses for your DRL and turn signal. So the kit is going to come with the harness and the hardware that you need to mount it. So today we're in the shop. We have our 24 road glide behind us. We're gonna show you guys how to install the light, how to adjust the light, how to get the bezel on there and your fairing back on. Don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe, and let's get into the install. All right guys, so when you're purchasing your kit, you're gonna have three options. You're gonna have the option of the Sabertooth, which is 2 clear lenses, a Sabertooth, which is an amber lens and a clear lens, and then the Gold Tooth, which is 2 amber lenses. The standard kit is gonna come with a vivid black bezel and smoked DRL turn signals. If you want to upgrade, you can upgrade to a color matched bezel, and then you also can buy the amber turn signals separately as well. So if you buy the Sabertooth kit, it's going to come with the black bezel and the smoke turn signals. If you want to upgrade, we're going to send you another bezel that's color matched to your bike, and then if you choose to add amber signals, you can at that time as well. Today we're going to do the vivid black on our white onyx pearl 24 road glide, and we're going to put our Sabertooth lights in there. So follow me over to the bike while we get the fairing off. All right guys, first thing we need to do is pull off our windscreen. Your screws will either be a T20 or a T25. There's 2 on each side. All right, once you got those out, you can lift your windscreen up and out. For the T25, we're going to remove our windshield brackets. There's 3 screws on each bracket. Like that. Pop off this little fascia piece here. You can use a little body tool here. There's 2 plastic clips. Take our little tool here. Show you the little clips that you're trying to get out here. So it's this one right here and this one here. So that's what you're trying to pop out. So once you get this out, you can pull this up, pull it out. All right, so we need to pull this fairing screw here down by your wind deflector. It's this bottom one. So we need to pop this speaker cover off. Right here on the inside, there's a little clip that holds it on, and also over here on this side. So we'll just grab this, so you can see the one plastic clip, the other plastic clip here and there, and then there's these little tabs on the bottom. When you go to reinstall this, you want to make sure that you put those tabs down inside these little cutouts for the speaker cover itself. So we'll pull this out, and then we have a T27 screw here we need to remove. Okay, we'll go to the other side, do the same thing. Again, down here, this lower screw. All right, so again, over here on this side, we want to grab the speaker cover, this side here, pop it up like that. Same thing here, pop that out. The last couple of bolts we got to take off are on the front here. We got 2 here on both sides and then 2 up top. Pull these 2 out first. All right, so this is going to be the last screw that holds the fairing on. So you want to make sure you have a hold of it when you take this last screw out. And then when we pull the fairing out, we want to just pull straight out, and then you might have to pull outwards on the fairing a little bit, just like that. You have your outer fairing removed. Now we can go on to removing the OEM headlight. there are 6 screws that hold the headlight on. You're gonna be taken out with a T27. So we'll go ahead and do that now. There's gonna be 4 screws on the top, 2 on the bottom. And these screws you're gonna wanna save because we're gonna reuse them. Okay, the next 2 screws are gonna be set back a little bit from the headlight here. One there and one on this side. So the last 2 screws are going to be these ones on the top. All right, so this is the last screw. You want to make sure you're holding the headlight when you remove this. Then just pull the headlight straight out and disconnect it here. And just like that, your OEM headlight is removed. So the kit's gonna come with 2 of these standoffs. We're gonna put a little bit of blue Loctite on them, and then with a 13mm socket, we're gonna install them where the headlight was mounted to, in these holes, in the mounting holes that are set back inside the fairing here. So 1 on each side. Okay, so once we have those tightened up, we're ready to install the light. What we want to do is we want to bring our wire harness up. These wires are going to sit inside this slot when we put them on the bike. So what we'll do is take this over to the bike. Okay, so we got our harness pulled up in front of the light. Now the first ones we're going to mount is going to be the top screws into the standoffs that we just installed in there. So we'll line the light up. And again, this is where you want to make sure that your wires are coming through this cutout right here. All right, so with 3/16 Allen, we're gonna install these screws into the standoffs here. And on the other side here. Okay, now what we wanna check is that our wires are all coming through this slot, that they're not binding or getting hung up on any of the mounting stuff in here, any of these brackets. So once we have this pulled through, we're gonna flip this up to the top. Okay, and then here, these are your right and left turn signal modules. So for right now, we're just gonna set these kind of to the sides here. We're gonna take our OEM headlight connection and connect it to our performance light harness here. And then with these wires, we can kind of bunch them up here. And then we'll throw a zip tie around these. Okay, so at this point, we have the headlight installed. What you're gonna wanna do is you want to adjust the headlight before you put the bezel with the turn signals on. So we're gonna pull the bike off the lift. We're gonna go over to our garage door wall here and show you guys how to adjust the lights. All right guys, so we're gonna show you how to adjust the headlights. The setup you're gonna wanna use is you're gonna wanna be 25 feet away from the wall, and then you wanna make a mark at 33 inches high. And then when you adjust your lights, you want the center of your beam to be at that mark. So also another thing you want to pay attention to is you want to do this either on a center stand with the tire just barely off the ground, just enough so you got the bike where it'll stay, or just have somebody hold the bike upright for you while you adjust the headlights. So for these, we're going to use a 7/16 wrench. We've got our mark on the wall. We got our 25 feet measured out. The adjustment's going to be done here by these 2 screws on each side. So we just loosen them up and you can pitch the light down or up, I should say. You can see this one, we're a little bit low, so we're gonna move it up right about there. Well, once you have it where you want it, all you gotta do is, hold the light and then tighten these down. And then same thing on the side of the light here. Okay guys, we're ready to install our bezel. What we're going to want to do is grab the turn signal wires and pull them up to the top of the bezel like this. And then on the inside, we want them going up right like this on that side of the vent, just like that. So then when we put these in, we're going to feed the wire right through this little opening right here. And then right up. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Okay. Now we can slide the bezel on, and as you do that you can kind of pull these up a little bit to get the slack out of them. And then reusing your OEM mounting screws that came out of your OEM headlight, we're going to put 2 up top here and 2 on the bottom. Okay, once we have that done, from our harness, we have our control boxes here. These are turn signal modules. They are labeled right and left sides. Right's gonna obviously be your brake, left is gonna be your clutch. So we got the right side here. Grab our right side turn signal wire, install it in the JAE, like that. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side here. We've got our left side, make our connections. At this point, we can tidy up these wires here for the turn signal modules. Okay guys, this is a good point to turn the bike on, check your DRLs, check your turn signals. All right guys, so this is gonna be your low beam, your high beam, got a right turn, and a left turn. All right, so all our lights are working, everything's functioning good. We'll go ahead and shut them back off, and we can go ahead and reinstall the fairing. So, you know, same process as removing it, just obviously reverse order. So this guy up here. One thing you do want to pay attention to when you're putting this fairing on, there's clips right here and here. There's all these little clips. These gotta go inside the inner fairing. So you wanna make sure that when you push this fairing backwards, those clips are inside the fairing. If you end up reinstalling this and you have a body gap that looks like that, it's because these clips aren't inside the clips for the inner fairing. So, like that. Check the same thing on the other side. Okay, now we're gonna come up here, install these 2 screws here first. Okay, and we got these 2 up top here. And our wind deflector screw here. And we'll put our speaker cover on. Okay, again, when we're installing the speaker cover, we want to make sure these 2 tabs go inside here. So we'll go down, put those in first, and then line up your clips up top here and on the side over here. Just like that. So we'll jump to the other side and do the same thing. Okay, and we'll just pop our speaker cover in. So next we're going to put on this trim piece here for the windshield. So this just slides in here, like that. So what we need to do here is insert these clips into here. We want this adjusting knob to be about like in the middle so that it fits through this hole good, through the cutout. So we'll slide that over, this in, get this side lined up. And then one thing you want to pay attention to is there is a little lip here that fits inside here and here. So you want to make sure that you kind of push down a little bit while we push this in. Push down and in. So now we have that done. We can go ahead, put on our windshield mounting brackets here. Okay, so we got our brackets here. All right, only thing left to do is put our windshield back on. All right, guys, there you have it. These are our 23.5 Road Glide performance lights with our vivid black bezel and our smoke DRL turn signals. Don't forget, they come in color matched, and also you have an option of getting the amber turn signals. So check them out at hogworks.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.